Hey, it's Mike from Savvy Nomad. In today's video, we're going to talk about a subject that every expat and digital nomad should know, and that's how to avoid ATM fees when living abroad. Speaking personally, this is something I really wish I knew about when I started this life, because taking money out of a US bank account is actually pretty expensive when you're living overseas. A lot of countries, they're still cash economies, so those ATM fees really start to add up when you need local currency. So in this video, we're going to review 5 really great US debit cards that allow you to withdraw money without incurring any fees. We're talking totally free all around the world, so let's dive in. Whenever you withdraw cash from an ATM abroad, you often need to pay 2 fees. The first fee is from the ATM operator, and the second fee is from your bank for using an ATM that isn't in their network. The fee from the ATM operator can range anywhere from $1 to $5, and US banks charge an average of $5 to use an ATM that isn't in their network. So that means you're paying $10 or more every time you need to withdraw cash, which, if you're doing that weekly, can really start to add up. Now, there are 2 ways around paying these fees. The first way is to only use ATMs that are in your bank's network. A lot of big US banks do have partnerships with ATM operators and other banks in other countries, but at the end of the day, it can really be a big hassle to run around trying to find an ATM that's in network. I did that for a while. Believe me, it's not the way to go. Now, the second option is a lot easier, and that's what we're going to talk about now. What you want to get is a debit card from a bank or a financial institution that doesn't charge you a fee for using an out-of-network ATM, and this is important, will also reimburse you for the fee charged by the ATM operator. There are very few debit cards that offer these benefits, but here at Savvy Nomad, we've identified several. Number 1 is this golden ticket that I'm holding here in my hand, the legendary Schwab Visa Platinum Checking Card. Now, the best part about this card, and the reason why it's so popular for Americans abroad, is that it offers unlimited ATM fee reimbursements. The way it works is that you pay the fee up front and Schwab reimburses you at the end of the month. There is also no monthly service fee for the account, no foreign transaction fees on purchases, and no minimum account balance. Any US resident is eligible to apply for this card, and you can easily fill out an application online. One catch is that Schwab makes you open a brokerage account along with the checking account if you don't already have one, but the good news is that it's totally free and you're under no obligation to use that brokerage account. Another really solid option is the Betterment Debit Card. This card is similar to the Schwab card in that it offers unlimited ATM fee reimbursements. There is no foreign transaction fee, no account maintenance fee, and no minimum balance. Keep in mind that Betterment is an online-only bank, so unlike Schwab, there are no physical bank branches available for you to visit in person. There also isn't any option for check deposits into a Betterment account. For a lot of young people, those downsides probably don't matter, but it's something to keep in mind. Then we have the Fidelity Cash Management Card. Strictly speaking, a cash management account isn't the same thing as a checking account, but in practice, they offer many of the same benefits. The Fidelity card also offers unlimited ATM fee reimbursements, and unlike many other cash management accounts, there is no monthly service fee and no minimum balance. As of when we film this video, Fidelity also offers a 2% interest rate on deposits, which isn't really that much, but it's better than a lot of the other cards on this list, which offer little or no interest. Now, one traditional brick and mortar bank that offers a great travel debit card is Needham Bank. This is a small regional bank based in Massachusetts, so probably not a lot of people know about the card that they offer, which has unlimited ATM fee reimbursements. Needham accounts also have no monthly maintenance fees, and there is no foreign transaction fee on purchases with this card. So if you're looking for a debit card from a traditional bank, no gimmicks, this is a great option. Finally, we have the debit card from USAA. If you've served in the US military or you have a family member that served, then you're probably aware of this brand. What you perhaps didn't know is that their debit card offers $10 per month in ATM fee credits. Now, that's not an unlimited reimbursement like some of the other cards, but for a lot of people, $10 per month probably does the trick. Plus, there's no account minimum or monthly service fee, although they do have a 1% fee on foreign transactions. In order to be eligible, you must be either a current or former member of the US military or the spouse or child of a USAA member. Now, one thing you do need to keep in mind for all of these cards is that they're going to require you provide a real residential address in the US. This is because of Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering rules that were implemented under the Patriot Act. In the past, those regulations weren't enforced as strictly, but today the crackdown has gotten pretty severe. Using mail forwarding services like iPostal or Anytime Mailbox as your primary address is probably going to get your account flagged at some point down the road, if not immediately. So in that case, what do you do? Option A is to simply use a trusted friend or family member's address. A lot of people do that, and oftentimes it does work, but keep in mind that if the address on your ID doesn't match what you give the bank, then they could ask and likely will ask for proof of address such as a lease or utility bill in your name. Option B is to use a virtual mailbox. Some people on the internet do claim that they've successfully opened accounts using virtual addresses, but most of these providers are flagged as CMRAs and are not at all acceptable for banks. Again, even if it does work initially, you run the risk of getting caught, which is happening more and more these days with new AI detection tools. Now, option C is yours truly, the team here at Savvy Nomad. We can provide a real residential address for you in Florida, which also has the advantage of being very tax-friendly, and you can use our addresses for banking, voting, and other legal and financial purposes. So if you're interested in a long-term solution to the banking address problem, our team can help with that. Link is in the video description, and make sure to use the code YouTube for a special discount. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm so we can get this content to more people who need to see it. And subscribe to the channel. We're always putting out new guides, new content geared toward expats and digital nomads overseas. And finally, subscribe to our weekly email newsletter, Americans Abroad. Link is in the video description. Until next time, safe travels.